Hey, what's up movie people? I hope you're doing well. This is going to be my non-spoiler review on the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. I was super excited for this movie, but if you don't mind, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate it, but let's get right into the review.
Universe out there with a lot of galaxies.
Alright, I just got back from the midnight screening. This is my first ever midnight screening, and it was for the Mario movie, and there was a lot of kids there, which was surprising to me. I guess a lot of parents take their kids to a midnight screening of Mario, but whatever. The plot follows basically Mario and Luigi. This is basically their origin story. With the help from Princess Peach, Mario gets ready to square off against the all-powerful Bowser to stop his plans from conquering the world. This movie really was high on my most anticipated list from the intro when I said it, but I was actually really anticipating this movie because I'm a big fan of the games. My family had a Wii growing up, always played Super Mario Bros. I had a Nintendo 3DS. I always played Mario Kart in there. And so I feel like this movie just had a lot going for it, and I wanted it to succeed a lot. And I feel like it did in some ways, but it didn't in others. But for the cast, we have Chris Pratt, Keegan-Michael Key, Jack Black, Anya Taylor-Joy, and much more. But I feel like the whole cast here was actually pretty great. But I think Jack Black and Keegan-Michael Key were my favorites of the group. Because Jack Black as Bowser, he has some really funny moments here. And his voice just works as anything I think Jack Black does. Keegan-Michael Key as the main Toad of the movie is just hilarious. He's just there just to get you hyped up for the battles and to make funny jokes. So I thought he was awesome. And Chris Pratt as Mario, I know a lot of people were hating on him when he was cast to voice Mario, but I did not hate on him when he was cast because I know there's a lot of unwanted hate for Chris Pratt right now, but I don't really see the point of that. But I think Chris Pratt was actually pretty good as Mario, and Charlie Day was actually pretty good as Luigi too, but I did like Chris Pratt more as Mario because I think he just brought some good voice work to that character. He really did it justice in my opinion. Next up, I think the animation is pretty excellent in this one. I think it's some of Illumination's best animation wise, because Illumination, they sometimes just create movies that all look the same in my opinion. And I feel like they're not trying to escape that, except the Mario movie, it kind of looks the same a little bit, the designs, but I feel like there's a little bit more there, depending on what you think of it. But what I think there's more there than some other Illumination movies. But I feel like Illumination tried to get outside their box a little to please Nintendo and make them happy. So I feel like the animation was actually pretty awesome in this one. And I feel like that's like its top tier moment in this movie is the animation. I think the animation really did make or break this movie, and I think it made it. Next up, we got the script. I think the script was one of the weaker parts of the movie. I know it's a kids movie, it's a Mario movie, but I feel like there could have been more like, I don't know, more suspenseful moments, serious moments. Because I feel like some Illumination movies, and I feel like this one, it could be tossed in there, doesn't have too many serious moments, you know, to make you actually feel like the characters are in danger. I know it's a kids movie, but still, I feel like Disney and Pixar does those serious moments better. And I know Illumination just wants to like be like more kid friendly and more silly in all these movies, but I feel like they need to increase the serious moments and like the tearjerker moments to be more like Pixar. You know, it makes you care for the characters a little bit more. But I think the script was a little too simple for me, and some of the lines just didn't come across the way I wanted them to. And I feel like the soundtrack slash score was also another big win for this movie. There's a lot of songs that you'll recognize in this one, and I feel like the score had a lot of Easter eggs in it, and there's a lot of just cool songs from the Mario games that you recognize with a little bit of a twist to them, which was cool. Its runtime was about an hour and 35, I'm pretty sure. And its pace, it moved really fast for an animated kids movie, in my opinion. I feel like we need to add on another 15 to 20 minutes for me to really take it in, but maybe that's because I'm more used to the long movies this year so far with John Wick, and D&D was pretty long, and Avatar last year. But I feel like this movie could have used another 15-20 minutes to get you more into the world and into the characters, because it did start really fast and went to different places really fast, and there weren't too many moments that really stood out for me because the story moved along so fast. But overall, I gotta say, I did have a good time at the end of it, but it's nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. I thought I would love this movie a lot, but I didn't hate it. I just had a good time with it. And I do feel like there's some very good scenes in this, including a scene where Jack Black is singing in it. I feel like that's hilarious, and I feel like Chris Pratt is actually really excellent in this movie. So go in with an open mind, I would say, and give it a try. But overall, I gotta say, I think it's a good movie, fun time. I'll watch it a lot more when it's on digital. It'll be one of those movies where you just turn on while you're doing something else and just, it's one of those turn off your brain movies and just have a fun time. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I had a fun time with it. Let me know what you guys thought down below of this movie. But I think we don't have any more reviews until next week. I think I'm going to review Renfield next week, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.